Hey everybody, you're going to notice that the voice does not match up with what I'm speaking here because for some reason my audio did not record with a lot of these shots, so I'm going to go ahead and do a voiceover. But on this adventure, we're actually at A Christmas Story filming location, and this is actually 3159 West 11th Street in Cleveland, Ohio, if it's something you want to check out yourself. You'll notice that the house here is exactly that. There was a gentleman that actually bought the house from eBay and had it restored back to its original condition, the way it was both outside and inside for this shot.
There it is, my house at good old Cleveland Street. How could I ever forget it? And there I am, with that dumb round face and that stupid stocking cap. Oh, but no matter. Christmas was on its way.
So this is the mailbox where Ralphie would have gotten that little Orphan Annie secret decoder pin when he ran out here. Of course, there is no snow here now. We're here in the summer, but he would have ran down that sidewalk checking day after day for that secret decoder pin.
Weeks of drinking gallons of Ovaltine in order to get the Ovaltine inner seal to send off for my little Orphan Annie's secret decoder pin was about to pay off.
Hi, Master Ralph Parker, my decoder pin!
And they have restored this house on the outside to look just like it did in the movie. And of course there were some scenes that they wouldn't have showed the whole outside, but one of the things I did want to show you is when his father came in from outside and the Bumpus hounds where they slammed the dog's tail would have been right here, and this door is where the hounds, he would have shut the dog's tail in that door right there. So the Bumpus hounds, this was that scene from the movie. So there's the side, and of course this is the driveway where his car would have sat, and several scenes where you've seen the car on the outside and sat here, which is really cool. Let's take a look around the side here and see what's over here. So they've done a really good job restoring this and making it look pretty authentic original. It works from some sides of the house you've never seen from the outside, so there's those shots. So we'll actually walk up on the porch here and go around where the actual Christmas tree leg light would have been. That is the famous leg lamp right there. And they also have some, they've got a shovel out here, and of course, sled. And this would have been the shot that you would have seen where Darren McGavin, the father, actually ran outside and was so happy about his winnings that you'll see him run out to get the lamp exactly centered in this scene here. And of course, who can forget the famous leg scene where he was digging out all the straw or the packing material.
Would you look
That's fast!
Actually had this BB gun set up as if it was when Ralphie was unwrapping it in that famous shot that you'll see there. And of course, this is the radio, one of the original replicas of what would have been seen in this next scene.
Who's that little chatterbox? The one with pretty auburn locks. Whom do you see? It's little Orphan Annie.
Kids, it's little Orphan Annie time.
And this is that famous living room scene where they all sat and unwrapped presents for Christmas, and this is where little Ralphie was hoping that BB gun would be under that tree. Very cool to be in this location.
Santa Claus had come.
Wow, it's mine! That's mine! Wow, look over here! That's mine! Well, what's in here? Oh, it's hard. Fire truck! Oh, boy, that's mine!
And I just could not resist by doing the little Randy scene here in this shot. And of course, who could forget the scene where he decoded the message from little Orphan Annie.
90 seconds later, I'm in the only room in the house where a boy of 9 could sit in privacy and decode. Aha!
So they actually had a prop here with that little message on it, and of course the secret decoder pin that you could actually pick up and hold. So it was a really cool experience as well.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Ovaltine? A funny commercial?
And of course they had the bar of soap there, and the lady said people actually do try to put that in their mouth. This is the kids' bedroom, just kind of a surround little area that they don't really show a whole lot of in the movie, but they had some really cool props here that I thought was very unique. You know, they have here the old man, Randy, Bumpus, and Ralphie. So it was a cute little setup that they had there with things from that time period, which I thought was pretty creative. And of course the two beds where the kids get up and fight each other at one scene, and they get their clothes out and go downstairs for breakfast.
Mrs. Schwartz? Yes, I'm fine. Mrs. Schwartz, do you know what Ralph just said? No. He said... Yes, that. Do you know where he heard it?
Probably from his father.
No. He heard it from your son.
I just hope that Slick would never spot him, as the word of this humiliation could easily make life at Warren G. Harding School a veritable hell. Hardly wait to try it out.
And this was the building where the bandits came in from, and Ralphie was actually out there shooting his BB gun in this area here where he actually cracked his lenses.
The defiant sneer. There was no going back now.
This is next. Dad?
Okay, so this area that we're going to now is actually the fire truck that was used in that scene where the one boy stuck his tongue on the flagpole and got stuck. They actually have a replica of that time. That's the exact fire truck replica that showed up to that scene to help him get his tongue off that flagpole. And here's another angle on that as well. Just kind of a little roundabout for everyone who's interested in antique cars. So This was a cool experience, cool shot to be involved with. And this scene was the father's car. That's a replica, not the original, but a replica of what he drove, and you'll see in the driveway in some scenes. So right here is the blue house that Randy fell in front of. It's right here. So he'd been walking down, running down this sidewalk, chasing his brothers. And as he chased his brothers down the sidewalk, that would have been the location of where he fell, right there in front of that blue house.
Come on, quick, wait up for me.
Now, of course, there's no school down there. They actually shot that scene in Canada, so there is no school at the end of this block. However, that was the blue house in which he fell in front of, and of course, this was the house right there that was filmed in. So, and then our first stop was actually in front of Higbee's department store, because I wanted to get that scene where the kids were all out front looking at all the toys through the window. And Higbee's department store now is actually a casino in Cleveland. There was some history there. You know, it was from 1931 to 1992. It was actually Higbee's department store. Then from 92 to 2002, it was Dillard's department store. Then it sat vacant for a few years until the casino purchased it. And it's now ran by Jack's Casino, and I think they own the whole building now. But on the other side of this shot, which will show up here in a second, is where I believe the kids were actually standing looking into that window. This scene right here, you'll see. This was the scene where the kids were standing in front of that window there, staring in at all the toys that they had wanted to wish for Christmas, so to speak. So that's the scene there once again. And you'll see in this next scene to kind of compare it.
Higbee's corner window was traditionally a high water mark of the pre-Christmas season.
And I believe this was the street where the parade actually took place, where all the mother and the father were standing out front with the kids on their back, and they were watching the Santa pass by. That was this street right here, which you will see in the very next scene. You try to make out some landmarks. From the landmarks I could see in that shot, which was kind of dark, this was the street I believed it was in. So we'll look in this next scene, and you can kind of leave the comments below if you think it was a different scene or a different street. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been fun. I was able to pick up a decoder pin and a leg lamp night light, so that's very exciting. I'll put some pictures up with pictures of me with that stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Quick stop in Cleveland. Please always remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. I try to get back to all the people that make comments. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. This is Reason with Nomadic Family Adventures.